Hey folks, welcome back to Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin. We're here in Brightstone Cove, Seldora, and this is kind of what sticks in my mind as the main area of Brightstone Cove, Seldora. This is what I think of when I think of this area. I think about these cliff sides, I think of these kind of, I don't know, houses, building something built into the sides of the cliffs. I think these weird wizard things. This is what I think of. And this area is a little bit tricky in terms of navigation because, as you can see, it's built kind of top to bottom here, and there isn't really any way back up. So what you get is a whole bunch of different kind of paths that you kind of just have to go one at a time. If you want to collect everything, you go one at a time, warp back to the bonfire, go down a different path, and hope you don't accidentally go back onto a path you were already on. So because of that tricky navigation, I apologize if I don't get every item in the area here. I don't know. I'm gonna aim for a couple important things, but if I miss a couple smaller items, I'm not gonna lose sleep over it. Anyway, let's jump over here. Yeah, that worked. No time to party though. We got to deal with that guy, but I did see we get a dragon bone there. Stay up here. So luckily the spells are pretty slow moving, but they are homing. So even if you think you've dodged, you might not have. Do I still hear twinkling? I'm not sure. Oh, hey, so this is happening. This is an important thing. You recognize these two characters? It's Creighton and Pate. We knew that they had a bone to pick with each other, and now they're fighting. And we can choose who to help. The winner will survive, obviously, and depending on who wins, you'll get different rewards. Pate has already given us his armor set, whereas Creighton has not, and if we help Creighton to win, we will get his armor set. If we let Pate win, I don't think we really get much, so let's be purely pragmatic about it. There we go. Get a spear in the Ring of Thorns. Did we already have that? I don't remember. Well, let's check our equipment. Pate's spear. Yeah, I remember reading that description. And then the Ring of Thorns returns from Dark Souls 1, I believe. Thought we already had that too. But again, maybe I've just read it a bunch. Anyway, Creighton, we did it.
Serves you right. I did it.
We did it.
Thanks for your help. He was no pushover. Here, take this and go to my bolt hole down the way.
Your what? Alright, he gives us a key. And I think we would have gotten this key regardless of who won.
What's there? It's yours. Just a small token of appreciation. Here, these are for you.
Hooray!
You did me well. Just take it. You did me well.
Alright, let's check out that equipment. Where is it? It's, here we go. Steel mask. Its design resembles that of the Knight Order of the Eastern Land of Mira, but with some odd differences that catch the eye. Perhaps it is a finely crafted imitation. It looks like we get that description on all of his equipment. So, yeah, in case, you for some reason thought either of these characters were trustworthy, you get Creighton's stuff and he's like, yeah, he's putting on airs, he's attempting to look like something that he is not, namely a Knight of Mira. So really, I don't think there's a good guy in this situation. I'm pretty sure they're both assholes and they just hate each other. So, feel free to convince me otherwise in the comments. But they're both tricky, murderous jerks. So, you're whatever. Down here, I think this is the ground floor. Have we gotten to the ground floor already? I hear twinkling. Nice, okay. We're not at the ground floor yet, though. And this is where we start to see kind of the main themed enemy of the area. I told you that we weren't done with spiders. Well, lo and behold, it's like a spider, but not quite. Let's draw aggro. I don't want to fight on that narrow path. Yeah, we got some weird spider-human hybrids. Rude. Pretty sure he slashed me after he died. So yeah, what's the deal with the spider-human hybrids? I'm not 100% sure. My first thought is that since this is the same path on which we encountered the chimeras of Tark and Najka, maybe these spider hybrids are similarly, scientific experiments. Or maybe the spiders are creepy, parasitic creatures of some sort. I don't know. Is there anything in here? Doesn't look like it. Oh well. Anyway, I think we had something else I wanted to check out over there. Yeah. I wanted to try to get into that room. But that's gonna be a tricky landing. Nice. Large Titanite shard. Hey, I hear aggression. Yeah, there's that guy there. So, if you feel like we haven't been getting much use of our ranged weaponry recently, fear not. We are going to make plenty of use for it in this area. Alright, snipe out the doorway here, maybe? Not cool. Let's see. Can we do it? Alright, and I think there was one more, yes. Apologies for the camera angle, I know it's not ideal. Now, there's also that item there. Can I do a crafty jump to get it? Yes, I can. Titanite chunk and twinkling titanite. Excellent. Getting plenty of upgrade materials in this area. So careful how you land here. There is a quicksand pit right there, and it will swallow you up. You don't want that. We've also got basilisks with their camouflage removed, and Bowman Guthrie joins us. I believe we ran into Bowman Guthrie in Belfry Soul, I want to say. Oh, he's also got a lot of spiders. Oh boy. Alright, so you may notice that one of those spiders there has green-tipped pincers. Oh god. I'm restricted. Those green-tipped pincers are, as you might suspect, poison. Alright, let's get rid of you so we can focus on Bowman Guthrie, and oh my god, there are so many of you. Okay. Is that all you? Anybody else? So, as with when we encountered him before, his weakness is that he has a really long reload animation. So when he needs to put ammunition back into his crossbow, it takes a while and you can get a free hit or two there. Even better if you can stun lock him. Petrified Dragonbone, excellent. Cannot climb up there. Okay. Alright, so I struggle a little bit with the geography of this area. I think that this is not a place we can go. I think that's just kind of set dressing, and that's the other side of the area where progress is. But they are very much divided by kind of these cliffs that are not surmountable. Does not open from this side. Excellent. And there's a bonfire, you see that? It's a bonfire that taunts you. For many, many times through the game, I had no idea how to get that bonfire, and it bothered me. Alright, cool thing number 2 on this little route through here. Don't freak out. We've met this person before. That's wrong.
Oh, we meet again, kind traveler. This is my workshop. In your tongue, I believe I would be called a blacksmith. I create all manner of equipment, using an ancient technique unique to my people. Normally, I only cater to a very select few. But I have a debt to you. I will craft one thing of your choice. My wares are far from ordinary. I am certain they will please you. I require no payment this time, but you must bring me a wondrous soul. My technique absolutely requires it. I trust you will understand.
So, Ornifex here is the other blacksmith other than Strayed who will trade you things for boss souls. Although Strayed isn't really a blacksmith, I guess. But so you can see that in addition to just being a general merchant, flame butterflies, unlimited flame butterflies, and selling some some spells, which at least one of which she got from Strayed, which is weird. You can also trade boss souls for weapons, and she has different options from Strayed, including some different options with the same soul, so you can pick between the two, decide which you want to trade for. Lost Sinner's Sword. I don't remember what we saw from Strayed and what we didn't, so... even to the true nature of this sword is unknown, even to the lost sinner herself. Those who choose this sword will share the burden of the lost sinner's misdeeds. So it's a literal double-edged sword. It hurts you as well as the opponent. The Iron King Hammer. The corpse of the old Iron King became the vessel that bred Icarus Earth. The heavy rock tip is formed of cooled magma with a still smoldering core. Strong attack releases its inner power. They capitalize Icarus Earth as if it's meant to mean something, but we have no idea what that means. But I guess he died and was filled with something. I guess the thing that we fought was more of a demon possessing his body or something. And then the Dragon Slayer Spear that we got for fighting maybe Ornstein. The Spear of the Night was known... the Spear of the Night, known as the Dragon Slayer, was imbued with the power of lightning and shattered the stone scales of dragons. So, basically what you would expect. And of course you can reinforce, which I actually have. I've got enough to upgrade my Uchi at least. And I could put it up to a +10. So cool, my Uchi is now as strong as it can be. Anyway, let's talk.
The nature of an item is greatly influenced by the soul that was used to create it. They can be tricky to use, but when wielded properly, are extremely powerful. This is what I meant by unique. These wares are not for use by ordinary folk. It's hard to believe now, but this land was once a flourishing kingdom. Its king, Vendrick, came close to unlocking the essence of the soul. What a dazzling soul he surely had. Imagine what I might create with such a powerful soul. It is said that our technique originates from a strange being that inhabited this land. A pale beast that lived long ago. We don't even know what exactly it was. If you find a wondrous soul, bring it by for me to have a look.
A pale beast that lived long ago. My first thought is Seath, since Seath was, like, notably pale, what being with being scaleless and whatnot. Although he wasn't directly connected with making boss weapons in Dark Souls 1. But there's another reason I think of Seath as well, which we'll get to later in the area.
Do you find me strange? You humans are always this way. The way you glare at any unfamiliar creature. That mix of curiosity, fear, and revulsion. No, it hardly concerns me.
Haters gonna hate, I suppose.
The nature of Big Dick. Come back again if you find another soul.
Alright, so, Ornifex is a little more annoying to get to than Strayed, but you can come back here and forge boss weapons with her if you so desire. Anyway, let's kind of see how this door does. Ooh, we got spiders. And we got a summon sign. I wonder if that's human. So there, that thing kind of played a trick on us. It looked like it was a regular spider, but it was a human spider instead. Not that it really mattered. Alright, are you... No, you're Bashful Ray. I remember you. You're my friend. Oh, I missed an item over in Ornifex's room. Let's go grab that. Did I? Weird, did those bookcases not load before? I don't know. Okay, let's go back here. I could light all those sconces. I have plenty of flame butterflies, but don't quite see the need. Alright, and here we got more spider. Actually, I kind of want to now that I see how dark it is, so let's do that. Let's remember that Bashful Ray is there, okay? Crescent Axe and Soul Vortex. Let's see about those. Ooh, that's very cool looking. One senses that this axe was once imbued with a sacred power, but only traces of it remain. Perhaps those who blessed this axe are no longer with us. Maybe that's a reference to Dark Souls 1. I don't know. That's pretty vague. Soul Vortex. One of the lost sorceries preserved only in the Undead Crypt, although it's here for some reason. Undead Crypt is a place we'll be going. Okay. Oop, here we go. Here's a way. And again, drop off. There's no going back. There's one sconce out there, right, that I wanted to light. Yeah. Alright, let's hop on over here. Grab Titanite chunk. Definitely giving us a lot of upgrade materials here. Very nice. And Scott's over here, and we are over on the other side. But there are still things up above that we haven't grabbed yet. And this episode's right around 20 minutes already, so I'm gonna boneward home. And in the next episode, we will take along another path, and I really don't care for them striking after death. That's very rude. So let's return to the bonfire. And I'll see you in the next episode for another route down Brightstone Cove, Seldora. But till then, thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.